with men who may be gay or bisexual, that we need specific programs for those partners. We know that women need not to be just forgotten about among male injecting drug users, but they need specific support on how to negotiate safer sex with a male partner that may be injecting drugs. We know that women and girls whose partners or they themselves are in prisons need special attention. Women who are on the move, people who are migrating and on the move for work or for other reasons, they need special programs. So the idea of prevention and making sure that no woman and girl ever becomes HIV positive in the first place means working in partnership with key populations as they are, not the way they should be or the way society says they should be. It means working with key populations as they are, as key partners, not driving them underground, but really working with them as the solutions, not as the problem. So you're spot on. The prevention work is key.
And that's not being focused on enough right now.
I think what we've heard here at the conference, it's not being focused enough on in any part of the world. Those programs, if I could just go back to time for a moment, in the late 80s, it was very, very clear that the driving mode of transmission in Thailand was unprotected vaginal intercourse in the context of commercial sex. So Thailand focused on it like a laser beam. They said, wow, that's where the infection's taking place. More than 95% of the infections were taking place in the context of commercial sex. So they went in with universal condom promotion. They went in universal comprehensive condom programming. They went in for treatment of STIs. They worked with sex workers as partners. They treated them with dignity and respect, and working with ministries of public officials from the Ministry of Public Health, sex workers and the owner of establishments of sex work where sex work is being procured. In that kind of a partnership, working with the police, they've made a remarkable progress in driving down new infections. So that kind of work not only is good for sex workers and their clients, but it's absolutely an essential ingredient for the elimination of mother-to-child transmission.
Yeah, and also if we are to address HIV, we have to we have to work on prevention much more, because we're not. Are you worried about the fact that the rate of new infections has actually not come down for the last 5 years?
Yes, in Asia and the Pacific, we have seen a remarkable increase in the numbers of people accessing treatment. And our goal by 2020 is to reach 4.2 million people. And the way that we're currently doing it, we're about 2.2, 2.3 million people have access to treatment for their HIV infection. That's great. We're making great progress there. But on prevention, we continue to see 300,000 new infections taking place in Asia and the Pacific year after year after year. We saw in the years 2000 to 2010 about a 35% decline in new infections. But since 2010 to 2016, there's been no real decrease in the numbers of new infections. That's very problematic. We will not end AIDS by 2020 or ending AIDS by 2030 if we don't turn off the tap of new infections.
Okay. Thank you very much, Steve, for talking to us.
You're welcome.